Hey Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, anyone dealing with a Virgo, all are welcome. General reading, okay? If it's yours and it resonates, claim it. If not, leave it. It's a general, not a personal, all right? I am open for personals. I will make all of my announcements at the end of the reading because I know y'all just want to get right to it. So, Virgo, let's see what's going on, okay? Now, Cross Watchers, roles can be reversed. In a general, you're going to know if it's your energy or the person or situation that you're dealing with. There's no gender. Okay? And again, this is not going to be everybody's story, but it's somebody's story. As I always say, time is fluid, past, present, or future. And again, the readings come to you when you're meant to hear them, okay? They're all timeless. This just came out yesterday, loyal or not, and it was in a collective. Someone is testing your loyalty. And I think the last reading, I just posted it yesterday, and it was behind closed doors. Loyal or not, you're questioning somebody. Testing limits. Someone is testing the limits of what Someone is testing the limits of what? Examining how you react under pressure. This could be for some of you, again, take it how it resonates. For some of you, this might be in a job where it's like a coworker or a boss is kind of pushing your buttons to see how far they can push you and to see if you're loyal, like loyal to a company, loyal to your position. That may be for one or two of you. Again, this could be in love, friendship, work. We'll know more as soon as we get into tarot, but let's get one more. This could also be within a family. Yeah, overthinking. A Virgo overthinking? Never. And I say that because, yes, I'm Virgo rising, and I have a few placements in Virgo. Okay, we do. We need to have a plan, right? Virgo is an earth sign. We're grounded. Thoughts and emotions are tangled up, leading to overthinking. You're trying to overthink a situation. I'm hearing you're reading too much into it. Now, for anyone new, welcome. Again, if this does resonate, you like my vibe, please like, subscribe. Whether you're TikTok or YouTube, I do have 2 channels. Appreciate all your positivity too. Commenting and commenting on each other's comments. Just thank you so much. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. And for my tarot therapy subscribers and followers, this is my All Signs channel where I do accept requests for individual zodiac signs. But please be patient. I do have quite a few requests. I know I have Gemini, Taurus, Gemini coming up, and a few others. And the rest about my other channel at the end. Okay. I was drawing one more oracle because I need a little more information here. Mirroring. Some of you just heard twin flame. If you believe in that, destined, yeah. So there's something that's faded here. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune card. I'm hearing destined for more. It's like if this is within a job or even within a family, it's like there's something missing. I'm hearing something's got to give. Direct message. Yeah, this is a karmic lesson. Something's got to give. And I think what's got to give is some type of karmic contract. Now, karma is not bad, okay, as far as karmic lessons. We all go through it. Mistakes are lessons learned. That's how we grow. That's how we evolve. And I'm hearing, everybody that is successful has failed at something at some point in their life, right? Because it's the failure that leads us to learning, to better ourselves, to learn from our mistakes. This is definitely, hit me up in the comments because I already feel this is somebody's personal reading and we're just on the oracles. Regain balance and generous offer. Some of you may, let's get into tarot because for some of you, I do feel this is somehow work related, but you've got an offer coming in. And I feel with a generous offer, an offer you can't refuse. That is a direct message, an offer you can't refuse. Now that could be It could be as in love, as far as romantic. It could be in the job. But there's some type of offer coming in, and you're not going to be able to say no. That's what I'm hearing. So let's find out what. Wow, Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, right? These queens and others, there are two queens here. Virgo, I'll be honest, now there's no gender. Some of you might be caught between two. Love triangle. And if that resonates, definitely check out my last collective, which is Behind Closed Doors, okay? Again, I'm reading for the overall general, so it's going to be different for all of you, okay? And if it's not yours, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it personal because it's not a personal, okay? Check out any of my other readings. What's going on, Virgo? The King of Cups, starting with the Scorpio energy. I don't know what it is, but Virgo and Scorpio come up in all of my readings. Every time I do a Scorpio reading, there's Virgo energy and vice versa. So you might have Scorpio in your chart. I mean, we all have Scorpio in our chart, but Sun, Moon, Rising, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. This king, actions speak louder than words. Is someone feeding you bullshit, but it's like you don't know if it's true? Yeah, loyal or not. You don't know if you can believe this person. Let's clarify, what is this King of Cups? We have two Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Wow, Virgo. This is someone that you're distant from. This could be an ex. I'm also hearing this could be somebody that it never got off the ground. The Five of Swords is like my ghosting card. There is distance between you and someone. I do feel it's a someone. There's distance here. But I feel like with the King of Cups, there's love. There's still love here. Wow, Eight of Cups. Yes, Virgo, did you walk away? I feel you may have walked away from a King of Cups. Again, no gender, King, Queen. Okay, but it's a King on the card. You had to walk away from somebody that you loved, or that's what you're deciding. You know what? For my YouTubers, I will put a link to my last collective because for some of you, this is going to resonate. And my TikTokers is the one right before this. It's like you know you had to walk away because you may have found out about some type of third party. Now, third party, it does not have to be cheating. Third party can even be children. It's anything that holds you back. I'm also hearing addiction. Some type of third party. But you're walking away. Why are you walking away from something that you loved? I just heard because it's complicated. Because you've given them more than one chance. Or, again, I feel third involvement. There it is. Three of Swords, third involvement. 3. Yeah, Virgo, some of you, whoever this was, that either you walked away from or they walked away from you, they broke your heart, but it's because of some type of third party. But I keep hearing addiction. You may think, questioning if they were loyal, if this is like a partnership, spouse, a marriage, but it was really because they gave into an addiction. Now, again, that may be for one or two of you. But there's something going on behind the scenes here. Yeah, for Virgo, behind closed doors. There's more going on than meets the eye here. Definitely check out that other reading. Because I feel like for a lot of you, this is almost like a continuation. And I did have Virgo energy in that reading also. Yeah, the Two of Swords. You've been at a crossroads. Deciding if you should stay or go. But I think in your heart of hearts, you know that you have to walk away because you need to heal your heart. Right? Now, for some of you, ride or dies, no. Okay, anyone new, I keep it real, good, bad, or ugly. I'm not helping you if I just sit here and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, okay? I hope it's positive, but that's just not life. Life is an emotional roller coaster full of karmic lessons, right? Life is a school. I feel like I'm hearing it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. But I feel like there's either on your end, there's somebody else on your mind, or on their end. Clarify this Three of Swords. Wow, strength, Leo energy. Under the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're finally gaining up the courage to walk away from something that is a karmic contract. It could be a marriage or a job. I don't have the Pentacles, but I asked to clarify the Three of Swords and I got strength. You're stronger than you know. Yeah, see, wow, Seven of Swords and it's in reverse. Now I like this because I feel in your energy, you're finally being honest with yourself. Seven of Swords upright is like lying, cheating, stealing, right? It's betrayal. But Seven of Swords in reverse, the Two of Swords, I think you're finally making a decision. I'm hearing tough love. To move on, to walk away. Even though there's love there. This is somebody that you have history with. Okay? Whether that be, again, a spouse, a long-term partner. But I love the Seven of Swords. If there's a card to be in reverse, that's one of them. Okay? I feel like you're finally being honest with yourself. Alright. What's the Seven of Swords for my Virgo? The Six of Wands. I love it. Victory after a long battle. Yeah. As soon as you walk away, endings bring new beginnings. Okay? You've been fighting the battles, and for a lot of you, you've been keeping this in. You've been lying to yourself. Right? I feel like you're telling yourself, no, I have to stay for, whatever reason, whether I'm hearing it could be like in a fight, communication blockage within a family dynamic, but there is some type of, there's more than two people involved, some type of love triangle or third party here. For some, it is cheating or it's a love triangle. For others, Virgo, I feel like this could be, it could be children holding you back. You don't want to leave and hurt and betray your children under the Five of Swords, right? If you're not happy, your children, for anyone that has children that this is resonating with, okay, not all of you, they're not happy. People are picking up on your energy, Virgo. I'm hearing wearing your emotions on your sleeve with that King of Cups. Let's get your outcome. Wow, Seven of Pentacles. You're putting in the work. Okay, this is Earth energy. It's like you're planting the seeds. You've put in the work. I'm hearing like you're trying to manifest walking away. But you don't want anyone to get hurt here. But in the heart of the reading, you're hurting. All right, Virgo, let's get your outcome. Now remember, yes, roles can be reversed. This can be cross watchers. This could be your energy, okay? Or whoever you're dealing with. It's a general, okay? Eight of Pentacles. Wow, Seven to the Eight of Pentacles. Work hard, play hard. You have worked too hard. I feel like on yourself. Again, now here comes the Pentacles. This could also be within a job. Also, for one or two of you out there, I'm hearing workplace romance. This is somebody within the workplace that you're involved in, and they're kind of like they've stepped back, or you have, or somebody like up and left a job. But Eight of Pentacles, look, I said Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, planting the seeds, right? You're working up to that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you've worked too hard to go back now. And I feel like some of you have worked not just too hard on yourself, but worked really hard at your career, right? Your purpose. And I don't think with this Three of Swords, you're going to let anyone stand in your way anymore. Virgo, I love this reading for you. I'm hearing baby steps are still steps. This is definitely somebody's personal reading. Virgo, hit me up if it's yours, okay? Definitely claim this. Because you're finally gaining the strength and the courage to walk away from anything that you know no longer serves your highest good. The King of Wands, yeah. Now, again, no gender, but some of you are dealing with somebody that it's like their way or no way. And again, we have two kings. We had two queens, two kings. A choice between two. Which way are you going to go? In your heart, you know one is a karmic, but I do feel that there's somebody else on your mind that you're thinking of. And I am hearing soulmate. Now, a soulmate, we have many soulmates. A soulmate can be a best friend. A soulmate can be a complete stranger. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the love of your life or romantic, okay? A child could be your soulmate. The Six of Swords, you are moving on. 2 sixes here. In order to get the success that you want, you have to move away from someone, something, an environment. And I think you know it. Yeah, you've been doing a lot. For some of you, you've really been doing a lot of spiritual work, opening up to spirituality, learning more about yourself. Some of you, again, direct message, not for all of you, but there was some type of tower moment. And it was a blessing in disguise. I always say the tower is a blessing in disguise. Because it's like the universe stepping in saying enough is enough, right? If you don't make the decision, the universe, your angels, your guides, whatever you believe in, they're going to come in and make it for you. 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. Pay attention to repeated sevens also, okay? The 7 of Swords in reverse. There's, yeah, I feel like you've learned your karmic lesson. You know what? Let's pull, did I pull this? Separation on the bottom. New friendship. Out with the old and in with the new, right, Virgo? But I'm hearing it's not that easy. All right, let's see what's going on. Now, this could be your thoughts. This could be the person who you're dealing with, what they're thinking. It could be both of you. Because I'm seeing when we had the mirroring card in the beginning. Now, for those of you that believe in twin flame, Virgo, I do feel this may be a twin flame. But there's somebody else on your mind. There's more than one person that you're thinking of, and more than one person thinking of you. My love for you is unconditional and genuine. That's that King of Cups. That's true love. But I just heard somebody say, but is it karmic? People come into our lives for a reason, a season, a lifetime, and or a lesson. But they're not all meant to stay. I am not available. Somebody emotionally. Now, Virgo, this could be you. Not for all of you. Like I said, I keep it real. Don't shoot the messenger. But somebody's not emotionally available. Because they're tied up with some type of third party. Or I feel, for some of you, you both are. Whoever you're dealing with, you're both caught up in some sort of karmic connection with other people. Songs remind me of you. Yeah. I'm hearing music therapy. It's almost like you can't escape the thoughts. Direct message. Somebody can't escape their thoughts, whether that's you or whoever's on your mind. Because I feel like I regret hurting you and you are important to me. And I was just going to say, with that King of Cups, this is somebody that there was a special connection. And I do, for those of you that believe in twin flame, I feel like you're not with your twin flame, right? Because twin flame journeys, I won't even get into that. That's a whole nother reading and topic. They're difficult. It's complicated. All right, I want to get some universal advice. Let's get one message to close it out. Again, it's a general, not a personal, okay? So if you're interested in a personal reading, I do offer live readings, recorded readings. And I also offer spiritual coaching. All my info for my YouTubers right below the video where it says more. TikTokers, if you have not already, click the free link in my bio, completely free. Become part of my YouTube tribe. I have the same 2 channels, and that is where you will find all of my information, payments, links for appointments. You can also email me, okay? All right, Virgo, release inner criticism. Silence the inner critic. Speak to yourself with kindness and watch your confidence soar. See, what you put out is what you get back, right? And I feel like we are our own worst critic. You're being too hard on yourself, Virgo. You are enough. Look at on this page it says, I'm not enough. I'm not enough. Don't self-sabotage. Nobody is better than anybody else. We are all human. We are all human. We are not perfect. We all make mistakes. And we all go through our karma. The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? I'm hearing the lessons and the blessings. Oh, I like that. Direct message. The lessons and the blessings. Embrace healing. I told you. Healing. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process and know that every step brings you closer to peace. And what I say in the beginning, even baby steps are still steps. And I feel like you are starting to come out of your energy. That I'm seeing the Hermit card, right, which is Virgo energy. You're starting to like realize that you can't live the way you've been living. Something's got to give in your situation. I'm hearing your home life. Okay, again, for some of you, this is work. All right, one more deck. Let's see what Moonology has to say. Now, when I'm recording this, we do have the new moon this weekend in Virgo. So, Virgos, you might really be feeling it. Look at what just flipped out. Believe in the impossible. I'm hearing you. Either somebody feels like they're out of your league, or you feel like you're out of theirs, and it's not true. You might be both feeling the same way. Now, all my readings are timeless, but again, there is the new moon in Virgo, and I feel like it's going to affect you. That's coming up, and this card says the blue moon. It is going to affect you. But I feel like you're also going to learn something. Almost like an epiphany moment. Luck is on your side. Well, I like that. And then what does it say? New moon in Sag. I'm also hearing too, direct message, somebody's about to get their lucky break. But you have to take that step to move forward, to move on, right? Before the universe is going to come in and give it to you. I don't know whose reading this is, but definitely hit me up in the comments and claim it, okay? Bring love into the situation. And I feel that's what you're doing. You're finally, that 7 of Swords in reverse, you're finally being honest with yourself and how you really feel and what you really want out of life. Because the choice is yours, right? I'm also direct message, you're not going to be an option. It's either they choose you and nobody else, or they don't. And if they don't, I think you know that you have to walk away. You have to move away from drama and the conflict. I'm also hearing direct message, out of sight, out of mind. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Again, not everybody's story, but it is somebody's story. If this did resonate, again, hit that heart, likes, comment, subscribe, follow. All completely free. Anyone that's donated, so much love and support to all of you. Just love and support. Love and gratitude for all of your support. Shadow periods of retrograde are leaving. Communication, there is something with, like, I feel like you need to talk to someone. There's a blockage between you and somebody. And that 5 of Swords, this could be somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. Reach out. Life is short. Do you always want to wonder what if? You'll never know if you don't try. All right. Love and light, Virgo. Till next time.